Hey, I'm Taylor, and my brain's a mess. If yours is too, welcome. This podcast is for folks who feel overwhelmed, anxious, or just tired of pretending everything's fine. I'm a therapist, but this isn't therapy, it's real talk about being a human. Let's dive in. Today, we're talking about something anxiety is really good at: lying to you. And not just little lies. I'm talking about the kind of lies that sound so convincing you don't even question them. You just spiral. But today, we're going to catch anxiety in the act. And I'll show you how to push back gently, but firmly. Anxiety's job is to protect you. It wants to keep you safe, but it's working with outdated software. It reacts to anything unfamiliar, uncertain, or uncomfortable as if it's dangerous. And it doesn't whisper, it yells, "What if they're mad at you? You're going to mess this up. You should have handled that better. If you don't respond right now, everything will fall apart." Here's the thing. None of that is actually based on reality. Anxiety doesn't care about the truth, it cares about control. And it's sneaky because it sounds like your own voice, and that's why it's so easy to believe. Let's go through some of anxiety's greatest hits, and you might recognize a few. First is catastrophizing. This is the "what if everything goes terribly wrong" soundtrack. Your boss asks to talk to you, and your brain goes, "I'm fired, I'll lose my job, I'll end up living in a van." This is also similar to if your partner says, "We need to talk." Next up is mind reading. You assume you know what other people are thinking, and it's never good. "They haven't texted back, they must be so mad," or "she didn't smile, she probably thinks I'm annoying." Next is fortune telling. You're convinced you already know how something will go, and it won't be well. You don't apply, show up, or speak up because you're already predicting failure. And last on this list, but not comprehensively, is all or nothing thinking. One mistake equals total disaster. One awkward moment equals you are unlovable. One slow day means you're falling behind in life. Sound familiar? That's anxiety, and it lies all the time, loudly, convincingly, and repetitively. So what do you do when your brain is in full disaster prediction mode? You learn to notice the lie, then gently question it. Here's a 3-step process that helps. 1. Name the distortion. When you hear that anxious voice, pause and ask, what kind of lie is this? Is this catastrophizing, fortune telling, mind reading? Labeling it helps separate you from the story. Number 2 is reality checking. What is the actual evidence for this thing my voice is yelling at me? Not your feelings, not your worst case scenario, but actual proof. Chances are there isn't much, and that's okay. You're building a new habit here. Finally, step 3 is reframe it. Asking yourself, what else might be true? Maybe your friend didn't text back because they're busy, not because they hate you. Maybe that awkward moment was just that, a moment. Maybe one anxious thought doesn't mean you're back to square one. This isn't about toxic positivity or gaslighting yourself. It's about giving your brain another possible story, one that's kinder, calmer, and usually more true. Your goal isn't to never have anxious thoughts ever again. That's not realistic. Your goal is to get better at recognizing them for what they are. Just thoughts, not truth. And when you catch your brain in the act, when you say, "Wait a second, that's not real," you've already won. That's self-trust. That's awareness. That's healing. So the next time your brain says, "This is going to be a disaster," I want you to picture that thought like a pushy salesperson. You don't have to argue. You don't have to explain yourself. You can just say, "No thanks. I'm not buying today." That's it for today. Thanks for being here. If this episode helped you feel a little more human, share it with someone who gets it. You'll find links to blog posts, the Safe and Sound Protocol, and other stuff I mentioned at innerhearttherapy.org. Take care of your messy, brilliant brain. I'll catch you next time.